Well, greetings guys, once again this is Mtshweni. Today I just want us to do a very short video regarding fractions. I'll shoot straight to the point. Let's say you are given 1 over 2 plus 1 over 2. This one usually are called what? Common fractions because they have the same what? Denominators. This is a numerator, this is a denominator. So they are called common fractions because they have the same denominator. All right. So when you're dealing with this fraction whereby you're having the same denominators, what you usually do, you will simply add the numerators directly. Okay, wait. Which means you're having the same denominator, sorry. You will simply take one denominator and add the numerator. 1 plus 1, you get a 2. What is 2 over 2? It is 1. Handwriting. Okay, let's clean that one. Okay. So, in other words, even if you have 2 over 3 plus 1 over 3, you will simply say, since they are the same thing, they have the same denominators, you will take one denominator, which is similar, and just add the numerators. 2 plus 1 is going to be 3. 3 over 3 is 1. You don't say 2 plus 1 is 3. Then 2 plus 3, you say it's 9. This is not how it's being done, but this is the correct way because they're having the same what you call denominators. Okay. Let's do the other one. Even if now you can be given fractions like this ones. Let's say it's 1, then it's what? 2 or 5 plus what? 2, which is what? 1 5. 1 or 5. Because the denominators are the same, we will simply start with this whole numbers that are given. It's going to be 1 plus 2. Then now you take one denominator, you add the numerators. 2 plus 1 is what? It's 3. Basically, we have 3 to what? 3 over 5. When you have the same what? Denominators. Okay. Okay, sorry about that. Even if you have subtraction, you still work the same procedure. You might have 5 over 3 minus 4 over 3. You simply take one denominator, 5 minus 4, 1 over 3, conditionally when the denominators are the same. Okay, that is what we're talking about, so that we can look at the other examples. Okay, I hope it makes sense. Then we come to the ones that don't have the same what? Denominators. So now when you don't have the same denominators, the method that you guys may be familiar with, it's whereby maybe take this denominator, you multiply it here, 2 multiplied by 2, I mean 2 over 2, then this 3, you multiply that side, whereby it's 3 over 3. Then 3 times 1 is going to be 3. 3 times 2, which is this one, is going to be 6 plus 2 times 1 is going to be 2. Then 3 times 2 is 6. Now the denominators are the same. What do we do? Take what denominator? 3 plus 2 is going to be 5. So it's going to be 5. This one is run by you not having the same denominator. So you multiply in this numerator, this side, this denominator on your right hand side, then 3 this side. Then it will make the denominators to be the same. Then you can therefore work according to the way you are familiar when working with fractions that have the same denominators. Okay. I can simply say or, which is a method that I usually use. They call it a butterfly method. This is the same as the other one, just that I started with 1/3 side plus 1/2, but it's the same. The first thing that you can do, you can simply say this 2 multiplied 2 times 1, which is 2, 3 times 1 plus 3, then 3 times 2 get what? 6. 2 plus 3 what is 5 over what? Over 6. We get what? The same answers. Same what? Answers. Different what? Method. Okay. I'm still talking about addition and subtraction. I want to get a different one. I want to get a different method. Okay. Let me take different fractions. Let me take 2 over 5 plus 1 over 3. Yeah. Note that the denominators are not the same. If we use this method, we simply say 3 times 2 is times that, 2 times 2 is 6, 5 times 1 is what? 5 divided by 5 times 3, which is 15. 6 plus 5, it's 11 over what? Over 15. If we use the other method, which is that one which I showed you in the beginning, let me just write it. Plus 1 over 3. That means now we'll take this 5, multiply here. 5 over 5. Take this 3, multiply it here. 3 over 3. The purpose of this method is to make these fractions to the same denominator. 3 times 2 is 6. Sorry about that. 3 times 2 is 6. Then divided by 3 times 5. That is 3 times 5. It's 15. Plus 5 times 1 is 5. 3 times 5 is also 15. Now we're having fractions that now have what the same denominators. What do? You take one fraction, one denominator, which is 15. That's going to be 6 plus 5. You get what? 11. You still get the same what? Answers. What I'm explaining today mostly are the basics. I didn't go into what the details. So I'll simply stop here, I assume, for today. I'll simply stop here. I won't do much. Yeah. Let me do the last one. Last examples. To the last examples. All right, now we were talking about addition and subtraction of fractions. So I just want to conclude about division and multiplication. When it comes to multiplication, for example, when I have 1 over 3 multiplied by 2 over 3, this one, sorry, I have chickens outside, they are moving and making noise at the same time, but let us pay attention here. I'll just simply write it twice like this. This is 2 over 3. We don't say they have the same denominator, then you say take 1, 3, then you say 1 times 2, then we have 2. This is not correct. But when it comes to multiplication, a numerator multiplies a numerator. A denominator multiplies a denominator, which means 1 times 2, you get a 2. 3 times 3, you get a 9. Therefore, this will be considered as a correct value. Other example, so other example, I might even have 1 over 2 multiplied by 3 over, let's take 4, or let's take 5. Still, numerator to numerator, denominator to denominator. 1 times 3, get a 3. 2 times 5, get a 10. And we stop, unless otherwise. When it comes to multiplication, note that a numerator multiplies the numerator. Denominator multiplies by what? A denominator. When it comes to what? Multiplication. When it comes to multiplication, numerator multiplies the numerator, denominator with a denominator. Even if you are having 1 over 2 multiplied by 20, for example, don't get confused. When you're given something like this, it's simply 1 over 20 times 20 over 1. Because this is a whole number, it's always over 1. So 1 times 20, it's 20. 2 times 1, it's 2. What is 20 over 2? It should be 10. You'll have an answer that is a whole number. Talking about multiplication. Today, I'm just talking about the basics. I will create part 2 of these videos whereby I dwell much on other topics or relevant topics. Let me talk about division now. Now let's talk about what? Division. Division. I'm being disturbed by the chickens, but let's pay attention to the video. Okay. If you are having 2 over 5 as an example, divided by what? 2 over 5. It doesn't mean that you'll say 2 divided by 2, then you'll say 1, 5 divided by 5. You'll say 1 over 1 is 1. This is incorrect. This is incorrect. The correct way to write this, I'll show you. You simply say 2 over 5. Because we're dealing with division divided by 2 over 5, the sign will change to be multiplied. Then the values will swap. It will be now 5 over 2. It is the law. When you have a division, it will swap from division to multiplication. And these values will swap to this. When you'll notice that 2 is now a denominator and 5 is now what? A numerator. Then you're going to say 2 times 5, get a 10. 5 times 2, get what? A 10. Then you get a 1. Let's do the one that has different what? Denominators. 2 over 5 divided by what? Let's make it 3 over what? Over 6. I don't need a big number. Okay, 3 over 4. You still will be the same. 2 over 5. Since it's division, you change it to multiplication. And when you change it to multiplication, the value of this fraction will swap. The numerator will be denominator. The denominator will be a numerator. It will swap. So now you'll have 4 over 3. 2 times 4. You get what? 8. Then what? 5. 5 times 3. It's 15. This is how you get the answer. Unless you can simplify it further, then you continue. But for now, I'm just focusing on the fraction. I'll make another video whereby we simplify. Today, just bring the basics only. Let me bring the last one. This is whereby we're talking about division. Division, eh? Okay. I just want to add something when you're dealing with what is it? Addition and subtraction, because most of the time you find that learners get confused. Minus 1, 2, this is 5. This is my last one. So now, since now the denominators are not the same, we can firstly simplify this. Say 2 times 3, it's 6. When we come here, it's multiply from here to here, multiply from here, coming up, you add. This will be addition. So 2 times 3, it's 6 plus 1, that will be 7 over the denominator, which is 3, minus 1 times 5, it's 5, plus 2, 5, 6, 7, 7 over 5. Now note that the denominators are not the same and we are on addition and subtraction. For now, we're given what? A subtraction. What do? We can use a butterfly method. What is a butterfly method? It's whereby we cross multiply the values. This multiply that, and this with that, and denominators with the other denominator. Okay. What is 5 times 7? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, there's 35. It will be 35. 3 times 7. 7 is 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Plus what? 21. 3 times 5 is 15. 35 plus 21. What do we get? Get a 6. 5, 6, 76 over 15. Then after this, there's a stage whereby we simplify. For now, we haven't yet simplified because I'm bringing just what? The basics. On part 2, we'll talk about simplifying. We'll talk about complex fractions. For now, I stop here because I just wanted to bring the basics of fractions. Thank you. I hope you understood or you learned something today. Be blessed. You know where to get.